Hello, IWCS exhibitors. Thank you for exhibiting at the IWCS 2025 Cable and Connectivity Industry Forum Supplier Exhibition. Today I'm going to walk through planning your time at IWCS and getting your booth ready to exhibit. So the first thing I want to point out is a great resource we have for you, this exhibitor dashboard. Hopefully many of you have seen this. If not, I've linked it above, and if you could please visit it, bookmark it. This has a lot of great resources to include links to everything that you'll need for ordering supplies for your booth, to shipping, and a lot of frequently asked questions if you scroll through to the bottom. So if you're ever wondering about something, this is a great resource to head to check to see if details are in here. One of the tools that we've created to help exhibitors prepare is this exhibitor checklist. And today I'm going to go through that and walk you through the exhibitor service manual, how to order booth furnishings and carpet, electric and cleaning, lead retrieval services, and shipping your booth to IWCS. So here's the exhibitor checklist, which is also linked on the exhibitor dashboard right here in this exhibitor resources. So to get ready to exhibit, first you're going to need to go through the exhibitor manual, which will be able to tell you all of the rules and regulations included in for IWCS. This includes the setup times, the tear down, how to order labor, booth furnishings, shipping materials, etc. And I'm going to break this out into chunks for you so that it's a little easier to manage, because I know that that manual can get a little overwhelming for some. Here's the exhibitor service manual. I want to point out that on this very front page, there's also a phone number and an email in case you do have issues with ordering anything. Our general service contractor and official service contractor is Capital Convention Contractors. They are who IWCS has hired to handle all of the logistics on the show floor, freight management, shipping, labor, booth supplies. They're the ones that all of that will go through. And they will also be on site with a help desk if you need any assistance locating any of your materials on site. So here are the quick facts that you can review, but this page will essentially just go through all the setup times and teardown times. And I want to point out this advance order discount rate. So anything that we talk about for ordering, you want to make sure that you get by October 14th to avoid any kind of surcharge. So take a few minutes, go through the exhibitor manual, and just make sure that nothing stands out that is something you need to address. Moving forward, many of you will have a 10 by 10, 10 by 20, and these booths include the following. For every 10 by 10, you get a 6-foot table, 2 chairs, a wastebasket. The booths have 3-foot high black side drape and 8-foot in the back. And it will also include a 22-inch exhibitor black and white identification sign. What I want to note here is that carpet and electric are not included. And so here's how to order those things if you want them. We will have aisle carpet that is in a blue color. However, the booths will be on cement floor. So I highly recommend you order carpet. And if you would like to do so, you can do that right here. You can order carpet as well as any additional furniture that you might need, either through the exhibit service manual, or you can do it online. So on the exhibit service manual, you will see the link to Capital Convention Contractors, who should have been able, or should have sent you a password to get in here. If not, then you can email that help email address on the first page of the exhibitor manual. So again, you can see what each booth includes here. That's per 10 by 10. So if you have a 10 by 20, you would just double this. To order carpet, click on carpet, and there you go. As you add these to the cart, you'll be able to choose the color that you would like as well. And a note that this does not include padding, and you will be standing for quite a long time. So I do recommend ordering some carpet padding to save your back while you are exhibiting. That is optional, but it does help keep you comfortable while you're on the show floor. If you would like to have an extra table or more chairs, custom counters, those are all available here as well. You can click on, you can browse through the department and see how much each of the extra tables are. You can rent any of the custom furniture here as well. And now we're going to go back to carpet. We have ordered the carpet, so we're going to check that off and make sure that we do it before October 14th so that we can get the discounted rate. Next up, you'll probably want to order electric for your booth. And to do that, you can click on this link, or you can go back to the exhibitor dashboard. But you can order those through the DLCC. They are not included. So you would need to click the link, click on ordering electric, and then search for IWCS, or you can search by the dates at the end of October. And here we are. So then you go to store. And if you have not registered yet, you will need to sign up. And you will type in your booth number here, the square feet, and the open sides. So IWCS, I'm going to say is in booth 123. And we have a 10 by 10, so it's 100 square feet. And we are an inline booth. All right. So now we've gone to logging in, and we can see that you can order electrical service or booth cleaning. We're not going to worry about plumbing or compressed air. So for electrical service, you would just click here, and then you can order your basic outlets. If you need more power for any reason, they will have the options for those. And additionally, there's the booth cleaning. Both of these services, electric and booth, are exclusive to the DLCC, the convention center. And booth cleaning is optional. That would just mean someone will come through and make sure that they vacuum your carpet so that if any papers or debris get on it, it's cleaned the night before and during the show. You have the option different there. So we're going to go back to our checklist. We've ordered our carpet, and now we have ordered electric. So we're going to go down here to one of the most important questions that I get, which is how do I set up my booth and who's going to do it? CCC, Capital Convention Contractors, has labor available for you to hire. And if you would like to do that, it's listed in the exhibit manual. And we'll go down to, I believe it said page 25. Excuse me, 21 and 22. And you can see the labor order form. So one thing to note, there is a 1 hour minimum for all of these labor orders, but you can order this so that when your booth gets shipped, they will bring it into your booth, just unpackage it and set it up for you, and you will not have to be on the floor to complete this labor. One thing to note is that you will have to supervise and make sure that you are having the labor set up your booth to your specifications. If you're not able to do that, then you will have to order this supervision, and you can see all the details on that right here. If you have questions on exactly how much labor you will need or how this process really works, please contact Capital Convention Contractors at the numbers listed at the bottom, and they are able to walk you through exactly the process that will be needed to get your booth set up. So here's a continuation of the labor form and the billing form that you will need to complete in order to get that labor ordered should you want to. I want to point out the shipping for your booth. This is another question I get quite a bit. So we're going to say we already figured out our labor. And for your booth shipments, the labels and addresses are all listed on the exhibitor dashboard right here in this advanced shipping label, which must be delivered before October 20th, or the direct label. The direct label can only be received on October 27th. If the package comes earlier, it will incur an additional charge. So you do want to be careful when you're selecting which label you want to use. I'm just going to open these and show you that on these labels, please use these labels to help Capital Convention Center get your supplies to your booth as quickly as possible. The regular shipping labels that you use for FedEx and whoever your carrier is doesn't tell them what booth number you need to be in. So these labels are very important, and you just want to add your booth, who it's coming from, and how many pieces that you have. Just affix these to each of your boxes, and that will help CCC get your material to your booth as quickly as possible. And the last thing that I'm going to go through today is the lead retrieval services, which allows you to scan badges and get all their registration information. And this is just a quick form online through registration. You'll be able to go through here. It's an app on your phone, or you can rent an iPad. And if you are unable to do this in advance, that's not a problem. They will be on site as well. I hope this information was helpful for you. And please feel free to reach out with any questions that you may have. And in the next video, we will go over registering your booth staff and inviting your guests. Thank you for joining us, and I look forward to seeing you at IWCS.